What's up, boxing fans? Alright, let's talk boxing. As you know, it's going to be a terrific fight coming on June 21, in 3 days from now, when Vasyl Lomachenko and Gary Russell Jr. square off against each other for the vacant WBO title in the featherweight division. It's going to be a terrific fight because both fighters are hungry and full of ambition to prove themselves in this clash for the world title. They are worthy each other. They both have an extensive amateur career. Russell, he won a national Golden Glove title before even he was 17. As far as Lomachenko, he especially has a remarkable boxing career. In his amateur days, he won 2 Olympic golds, twice, once in 2008 and another time in 2012, and he won as well a so-called Val Barker Cup. Both are left-handers with terrific hand speed and with great punching power for little men. As though in a department of skills, I do believe Lomachenko has advantage because he has a richer and more efficient arsenal, and he moves. His real ring generalship is terrific. He moves around in the ring very well, and I do believe he has advantage in this department. Judging by his last fight against Salido, which was a title fight, as if you saw it, the official decision went, it was a split decision for Salido. Though I believe it was a robbery, I think Lomachenko was robbed. I think he won that fight. Even though he fought probably only about 50% of his capacity. He, as I heard from his corner, he was receiving wrong instructions. They were asking to collect him, to focus, which was totally wrong. He shouldn't be, been dwelling on that. He should go and be just aggressive. And beside that, as you saw, the referee was ugly. He just stank in the ring. Referee was Lawrence Cole. He's probably the worst referee in the history of boxing. I saw Lawrence Cole for the first time probably at least 20 years ago when he I believe that the first time I saw him when he was refereeing Annie Wolf versus another girl, Marsha, what's her name? And he was horrible. But then I saw him again and again, and it's very frustrating to watch fights with his participation as a referee. In the first round, Salido and Lomachenko did a terrific job. They went for reconnaissance trip, touching each other, testing, and did good job. Nobody did any mistakes, and I believe it was slightly for Lomachenko. Then in the second round, they started uploading bombs, and Lomachenko was having upper hand, and Salido started, grabbing him and clinching, excessively clinching, just grabbing him, and Lomachenko was forced to respond, of course, and Lawrence Cole, as a referee, he would jump in, and instead of, warning Salido as an initiator of this ugly clinch, he would go into the face of Lomachenko and he warned him once and twice, and threatening to take points of him. I think it was very ugly behavior. I think it was a play in favor of Salido. So, in a word, Lomachenko fought. He had two opponents in the ring. One was Salido, and the second opponent was Lawrence Cole as a referee. And I didn't like that. Anyway, Lomachenko fought until the 11th round, probably within 50% of his capacity, and the fight was still kind of close, with pretty close, I would say. And then after 11th round, the father of Lomachenko, who is the trainer and his cornerman, he said just go ahead and just beat him up. And as you saw, that's what he started exactly doing in the 12th round. In the beginning of the 12th round, Lomachenko started beating him, and it took such an effect that he got him into the corner, and probably it would be another 3, 4, maybe 5 punches, and he probably would knock Salido out. And Salido started grabbing again, and Lomachenko was trying to shake him off, and then Lomachenko got in, and he started again getting into the face of Lomachenko, saying that he's getting ahead with his head, which was totally wrong. So it was ugly, and at the end they gave victory to Salido, which was totally unfair. But I do believe that completely I shouldn't, blame Salido or referee. It was Lomachenko's fault as well. He should be more aggressive. If he would be more aggressive from the very beginning, he would finish that fight by knockout within 3, maximum 5 rounds. That's what we saw in the 12th round. It could happen in the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th round if he was started to do that attack early, to be aggressive. And as far as Russell, his last fight he had against a mediocre Mexican lefty whom he knocked out in the 4th or 5th round, which was a good move by his team. They picked up a lefty opponent. It was a good dress rehearsal before the fight against Lomachenko, so he's in good shape, I believe. So the fight should be good. So who's gonna win? I do believe Russell has a chance of a puncher, but it's rather slim. If he manages, he can do it, yeah. But I don't think he will manage that. I do believe that Lomachenko should win this fight. He will win this fight. Also, it should be knockout somewhere in the middle rounds. So let's see what happens on the 21st. Cheers.